What's up, guys? We're back with 1176. We're going to jump right into it. We got the Shonen Jump cover with Chopper and Luffy. And we did get a color, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, pretty trad color spread here. Nami and Robin looking amazing. I love that Robin got her bangs back. Absolutely love it. I'm a slut for bangs. Okay. So this is 1176 with Pride. So Loki's Thrudheim roars out, and Frankie, who's been missing for 40 years, is like, "It's one hell of a party over there, huh? Where have you been? And where have you been, Lilith? Okay, what are you doing, Lilith? Isn't Vegapunk in that box? It's a good thing I unloaded it near the school. These are Omnidrain converters, ODCs for short. Okay." Oh, and Bonnie. Oh, I miss Bonnie. I love Bonnie. I'm fairly certain hover tech should be feasible on Elbath. Huh? Come again? Don't you feel it? Over here, back there? This place is teeming with energy. It's all around us. Have you never tried harnessing anything stronger than cola to power yourself? Huh? Valid question, I think. Something I didn't think about till she pointed it out. Whoa, flames. Yo, Psalm. Good evening. Yeah, sometimes my mic just doesn't work for some reason. Just in time. We just got into the beginning of the chapter. Whoa, the flames have grown so much. This is a nightmare. The world really might be ending today. Did you see that thing? That dragon so big it even dwarfs Kaido. Yeah, we knew that. I'm so happy to see Frankie and Lilith back here and Bonnie. They've been missing for so long, or gone. Usopp says, then again, wasn't Luffy on its back? Does that mean it's on our side? That dummy's always pulling some reckless stunt. You ready, Zeus? Yeah, this is status quo. Come on, Usopp. Yep, I'm good to go. Let's hurry. This will still be tricky, but at least we don't have to worry about the kids anymore. Saul. Yeah, very concerned about Saul, as she should be. This is a repeat of Ohara. I'm sorry, I got no business lying around here at a time like this. Are you okay? Here we go. Come on, Zeus. This is urgent. We've got to put out the fires at the school and library. Yes. Leave it to me, Nami. I saved up plenty of water like you asked. That's our perfect Nami-san. She's ready for anything. Pouring rain tempo. I'm having flashbacks of Nami's incessant use of Thunderbolt tempo. Makes sense. Okay. Take care of the fires. Please let this work. Nami, Zeus. Is that rain? And Zeus is giving it his all, dude. Go away, he says. Hey, this wasn't part of the deal. Who said you could put out the fire? Gah, monster, watch out, Zeus. Huh? Our terms were clear. You were meant to forsake all this world history crap. And the giant serpent takes a yomp out of Zeus. Zeus? Is that a snake? No, it's a lindworm. What I find most scary, a lindworm. Zeus! He was our last hope to put out these flames. Who is that guy? Dude, Quillingham Sanji matchup? Okay. I'm so for it. He must be one of the three demons. The ODCs are engaging. Huh? Thermal energy absorption. Okay. They're flying out. Okay, we got some crackles. What is that thing? The flames are out. What the? Everything's frozen. What happened? Seems like they did it. The fires in the school and library have all been extinguished. Even calamities are ultimately just clumps of energy. She's doing something with the cola here. Frankie, take this for a whirl. Hold up, this bottle looks like it's gonna burst. Yep, I call it Super Vega Cola. All right. Okay. This is exciting. Your internal structure is truly magnificently designed. You're at least on par with the pacifista. But I was shocked to learn you managed to run yourself on plain old cola. Listen good now. Your fuel is your passion. When you use this stuff, your power will explode. Okay? Zeus in the belly of the worm. Wow, it's so dark. Nami, save me. Zeus, I'm coming. Saul, can you make it to the library? Of course I can. Robin, you must be worried sick. All that history was left to us by O'Hara. Devour the library, dream demon. Don't give them even the faintest glimmer of hope. A new world can only be born by severing things like history. Nami, leave Zeus to me. He'll cough him right up after a strike from my fist. Whoa, is that a fishman? They really are the most repulsive race in the world. If anyone's going to gag, it'll be me. Good thing I brought my mask. Sanji's lighting a cigarette. Oh, he's ready. I can already see the shade over the dude in the anime. Pumped. That elitist attitude and gross ideology. It's typical for a celestial dragon. You really must be out of touch if you even don't recognize a former warlord like Jimbei. Now, how are you going to pay for insulting a member of our crew? How about I kick a hole in that precious mask of yours? And we got Frankie going super mode. My jumping power is unreal. All my muscles are raring to go. With this boost, any monster that crosses me is going to be crying for mercy after just one hit. Super strong, Fishman karate secret technique, Ifrit Jambe. Oh, dude, they don't even got to communicate anymore. They don't even got to plan it out. They just know. Dexter, Latin for right, strong Dexter. Okay. And then Vagabond Drill. And they just knock the crap out of it. Concasse, and he just smashes Quillingham's face, dude. Oh my god. Just straight up punches the worm's head off. I love this. Okay. So West Village, the demonic giant warrior pirates, Dory and Broggy, the warriors of West Village, Stanson, Haruden, Yarul, and Zoro. So, all right, they're versing each other. With their regeneration, we could keep cutting them down over and over for eternity. And every one of them is a familiar face. Just seeing them get hurt pains us too. What the hell can we do to stop this? Dude, do we... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait. Captain Dory, Captain Broggy. Dory, are you still in there? I'm barely hanging on, Broggy. Okay. Are we getting some... Okay. This is just like with, oh my god, why am I blanking on Loki's dad's name? It's just like him in the castle. So there's still, it seems like we're seeing more and more of the Domi Reversi be able to kind of be, the spell can kind of be broken. We're an utter disgrace. How could we ever allow such mindless insults against an esteemed elder like your rule to cross our lips? Taking his head would stain our honor for generations. Right. It never should have come to this. We're in agreement then. Of course we are. We'll never yield to these demons. Farewell, partner. A whole century of duels. We had a grand time of it together, didn't we? We are warriors of Elbaf. There's nothing left for us but to die with pride. Oh my god, I'm getting chills, bro. Then they just cut each other's heads off. But I feel like this isn't gonna work. Chiefs, Dory, Brocky. Okay. And then yeah, they reform. Zoro says, "Huh? What? You're both back to normal? Their heads are even back in place. Then that means wait, they're back to normal? Death breaks the demon's curse." Okay. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. This is a cool double page spread, but like, what are we counting as death? I mean, I feel like death breaks the demonic curse. I feel like this should probably say beheading because death is a very loaded word. Like you could cut someone's arm off and they could die, but clearly that didn't happen with Summers. Anyway, I'm just gonna say beheading breaks the demonic curse. Our gruesome corpses weren't a pretty sight for you all, but it seems your body returns to working shape the moment you're flipped back. There's no need to hold back. So we can go all out against the rest, huh? Now we know we just need to land fatal blows and they'll be restored. That means lopping off their heads will work. We can even gouge their hearts out, but that's totally out of the question. I mean, they're our friends, right? The warriors square up. Huh? Hey, get all the kids back home. They shouldn't be here. I kind of feel bad. Zoro's looking like a menace. Yeah, this is really breaking my heart. Mine bleeds for them, honestly. My chest aches too. We're all very reluctant, but you guys better brace yourselves. Okay. 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 Another good kind of, I don't want to say transition. I don't want to say setup chapter, but like just another good things are happening. Things are moving forward. I think it's crazy that the first power up we get of the arc is for Frankie. I feel like that's a little strange. I mean, I think Usopp fans are, I, I don't think they're eating good right now. But I mean, it'll happen. Obviously, Usopp will get his power up when the time is right, not before then. And right now, Frankie's with Lilith. I mean, we all expected him to get a power up on Egghead, right? So I guess we're just a little late for him. So we can chalk that one up for Egghead. Frankie deserved a power up, but the patient of it, or the patient of it seems odd. I guess the insertion of it seems odd, like here. He definitely did deserve a power up. I mean, all of them do. I mean, like every arc. I wouldn't mind that, but yeah, I would agree. He definitely deserved one, and like I said, I think everyone expected him to have one in Egghead, and he never really got it. So this is kind of, I guess, kind of lagging behind a little bit. Um, but yeah, again, like another solid chapter. I love the color spread, just classic Oda. Sanji's like rickshawing Nami and Robin. Pretty similar to like the previous chapter in the way that things are just kind of moving forward. Um No, like, insane reveals really yet. Yeah, good chapter. And wait, did it say break next week? I believe it did. Yeah, so there will be a break next week. So unfortunately, no chapter. What do you think of the chapter, Psalm? If you have any alternative thoughts or conclusions that you might have come to? The concasse was the best part of the chapter. I agree. And it hasn't been used. Uh, Sanji kicked Satori, that big fat priest, from the upper yard. He fought with Luffy, restraining him, and Usopp knocked out. Yeah, yeah. No, I was super happy to see anytime any of the Gods Knights or any Celestial Dragon for that matter just gets clapped real quick. I love it. I'm so for it. Just absolutely smashes his head in. I'm surprised that he was able to blitz him like that. I mean, I know Sanji's like super fast, but still. And of course, I think, hubris is probably going to be obviously one of the downfalls of anybody with the abyss mark and demonic power because they know that they can just regenerate. So why shore up defenses? Like it seems like the abyss marks and the demonic powers are Logia's 2.0. It kind of seems like the same way that a lot of Logias don't, or we were told, uh, don't strengthen their hockey super well because they're so used to, at least this is pre-time skip, but you know what I mean. So maybe we'll fold them a lot faster than I thought. And Zoro's just ready just to like one shot everybody. Honestly, the Giants can just go home. Zoro's going to take care of all of this. Killing him has probably got to come back up in one for vengeance. I wonder if Summers is going to get back up as well. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I think so. I think again we were talking about matchups the other week. It's like, are they the quintessential, Sanji, Zoro, Luffy like fight or what? I mean, I think maybe yes and no, like kind of end of the arc fight. And of course, Oda can throw some surprises at us. It doesn't have to be that way where we get the same hierarchy of battles that we've traditionally got. We didn't really get it in Egghead, obviously, because we were just trying to escape. Um, but I really want, if the Gods Knights are going to be the de facto battle of the arc, I really think it makes for a great narrative kind of moving forward for Luffy to fight Shamrock, and it'll almost be like it'll be like a tease kind of for when Luffy and Shanks clash, if they do. Maybe Blackbeard kills Shanks before they can. That's up for debate, but I really would like Luffy to fight Shamrock, and I could just see it now, like Luffy being so disgusted by the vileness of Shamrock and how conflicting and angry that'll make Luffy feel because Shamrock is basically wearing Shanks's face to Luffy in his eyes, right? So it'll be such a disgrace, a secondhand disgrace, I think, for Shanks through Luffy. Um, Winter Summer's will, but maybe not, as that punch Luffy got him was quite powerful. And Zoro is right to slice 100%. There's a slight chance still Shamrock could return for the following week for St. Patrick's Day. That would be dude. That is a really really smart thing. that you just said. That would be crazy. That makes too much sense, and Oda, I feel like, would absolutely love to do that. That's a really cool point. Dude, I think you know what? It's happening in my brain. That makes too much sense. It's literally written in stone as far as I'm concerned. That would be fantastic. I absolutely love that. Another good chapter. A new chapter is always a fantastic chapter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you stop by, I appreciate you. If there's anything I missed, let me know. I am going to wrap up this stream. Um, and I'm excited to see you guys all back in 2 weeks for the St. Patrick's Day weekend. So take care. As always, be safe in the upcoming weeks and, stay out of the newspapers and all that jazz. Peace out.